School of Iberian Swordsmanship. We're really happy to be here. Currently, we've got two of our instructors fighting sword and rotella, and we do have to ask that people stay back and out of the way where it's safe. Thank you. And we'll let them do a couple more passes. Oh no, somebody got stabbed in the head. We'll let them do a couple more passes before we ask them to come back off. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, so if we can get maybe a couple of pairs of fighters up. So what you saw earlier was masked and jacketed combat. That is a higher intensity degree of combat. Right now, we've got Jacob and Sam, who are going to fight Scholar's Privilege, which is a slower kind of combat that's more about examining style and examining technique. So, the Brisbane School of Iberian Swordsmanship, we practice every Wednesday night at the Stafford State School Hall. And we practice a style of fencing that is historically from Spain and Portugal. It originated, its roots happen in about the 15th century. What you're looking at right now is a style that was developed in the late 1500s. It's very linear. I mean, it's not very linear. It's very, very arm straight on. They're keeping each other at a distance, and they're circling each other to stay out of each other's way. So, if I can ask you to please fence novice style. So, if anybody wants to come and join us on Wednesday nights at the Brisbane School of Iberian Swordsmanship, this is what you start learning. On the first day, we teach you the basics about what a sword is and the basics of what we do. You get steel in your hand on the first night, and then from there, you learn the fundamental principles of Spanish fencing. Note how they stand very upright. Note how they keep their swords straight forward. Note how there's a lot of back and forth along the blade. There's not a lot of cuts going on. Ah, now there is. So now, we're going to move on to Aiden and John. We're going to demonstrate some apprentice methods. This is slightly more complicated sword work. It's what you learn after you've done the novice section. And if we're lucky, we may see a conclusion.